Long ago, in a small town in Italy, there lived a merchant who had the misfortune of owing a large sum of money to an old and ugly moneylender. This moneylender was very greedy and crooked, and he had fancied the merchant's daughter. So he said, the merchant, "Mr. Businessman, you have to give me your money. If not, you have to give me your daughter in marriage to me." Both the businessman and the daughter were shocked to listen to this. However, it went on, and the moneylender said, "Okay, I'm giving you an option. I'm having this empty bag with me. I'm going to put 2 pebbles inside it, one black and one white. And you have, the daughter has to choose one of the pebbles out of the bag. And if she takes out the white pebble, she need not have to marry me, and yet the merchant that he had to owe the money will be forgiven. And if she at all picked the black pebble, then she had to marry the old and wicked moneylender." And as he was instructing the same, he slowly bent down and took out 2 pebbles, which was on a pebble-strewn path. And those 2 were the black pebbles. And the sharp-eyed girl had a notice of that as he put it inside the bag. Now, this was a very trick situation for the lady there. If you were into her position, or if you had to advise her, what would you tell her?
To shout foul.
To shout foul? To expose the moneylender that, oh, he's cheating me? Or she would just go ahead saying that, oh, I have to save my father from imprisonment, and therefore I'll just go ahead and take my misfortune, my unlucky time out by taking out the black stone, the black pebble out of the bag. If not, she would be neutral. If she would be neutral, then anyways the merchant had to go to the jail. That was the instruction given by the moneylender. Now, this lady, who was very, very witty, what she did was, she did put her bag hand inside the bag and picked out the stone. But she very, very quickly fumbled it out and make it fall on the ground. And it just became one with all the other pebble-strewn path, and it was just missed. "Oh, how foolish I am," said the girl. However, she said, "Let us see what color of pebble is there inside the bag. Then we will surely know what color pebble I took it out." So and it was very obvious that there was a black pebble inside the bag, and the moneylender dared not to say that, "Oh, I put the 2 black pebbles inside the bag." And this way, out of the box thinking, she was able to get out of that complexity. Dear Toastmasters, we will also have to come across many troubles in our lives that we have to fight over. Still, there is one way of tackling situations where you get really stressed out and work out yourself and be very disturbed with it. Or on the other side, there is another way where you be very calm, be yourself, be intelligent, and carry on your duties intelligently. Similarly, there's another story of rich man who had two sons, and these two sons were grown enough to take care of the father's business. But father knew that one among them was not so very intelligent enough to handle such a big business. So he said, now I'm going to give you both a test. Now if you pass on the test, then I will give out my fortune to you. I want to show my parity towards both of you, and the best thing is I have to give this test. What was the test? He gives key to each of them, one Ravi and the other Santosh. And it was the key of a room which was empty, okay? And they both had different rooms. He also gave a 100 rupee note and said, now I want to make sure that you fill in something that fills up this room only with the 100 rupee note that I have given you. The room was as big as this, and Ravi said, okay, I will do it. And Santosh said, yes, I will also do it. But Ravi was a person who was very, very greedy, very worked out in life. He was not so patient enough to take care of his things. Whereas Santosh was a very clever person. And within no time, Ravi and Santosh, it was time for them to show what result they have produced. So Ravi comes and gives his key back to the father, and Santosh also gives his key back after filling all the things that they were supposed to in that 100 rupee note. So this time the father walks in to Ravi's room just to see that there were heaps of garbage, and upon father asking Ravi, what is this, Ravi? You just filled garbage inside this room? Then Ravi said, oh Papa, this is all I could get for 100 rupees. What can you expect? That I fill this room with some diamonds and rubies? It's not possible. Then he goes to Santosh's room and he finds something very interesting, something very delightful. Can you guess what it was for that 100 rupee note?
A lamp.
A light and lamp was already there, it was lit up. Fragrance, yes. So he just bought 100 rupee worth of incense sticks and he just lit it inside the room, and it was fragrant with lots of perfume in it, and therefore he found himself worthy by his father, and the entire fortune went to Santosh. So, dear Toastmasters, similarly, we have to get into so many difficulties in life, but it is up to us to make sure that we act on it intelligently. Over to you, Toastmasters.